2 weeks ago, I asked my AI assistant to create a YouTube thumbnail with my face on it. It said, "Done, looks great," and this is what it made. That's not my face, that's a stranger, and my AI was completely confident it nailed it. I've been running an AI agent called openclaw on my $400,000 business for 3 weeks straight, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It wrote scripts, published blog posts, ran my social media, managed my community, and built systems I couldn't have coded myself. It also lied to me more than once. openclaw just got acquired by OpenAI. 2 million people visited their website in a single week. Everyone's talking about AI agents like they are the new future. I've been actually living with one. Here's what nobody is telling you. Right now, there is a story being sold, and you are hearing it everywhere. AI agents will run your business while you sleep. They will write your content, manage your customers, handle your email, and automate your entire workflow. One person with the right AI can outpace a team of 50. And the wildest part is that some of that is actually true. But here's what the headlines don't mention. The part between set it up and it runs your business is a gap the size of the Grand Canyon. And almost nobody is talking about what's actually inside the gap. I am, because I've been standing right in it for 3 weeks. I set up openclaw on a Mac Mini in my office, connected to the Claude Opus 4.6, one of the most powerful AI models on the planet right now. Gave it access to my files, my browser, my Discord server, my content pipeline, and I named it Eric. Then I put it to work on my actual business, a trading education brand that generated over $400,000 last year. It's not a test, there is not a demo, real operations. And here's what I found. First, the good stuff, because there is genuinely impressive good stuff. Research. Eric can tear through the internet, compile findings, cross-reference sources, and deliver a structured brief faster than any human researcher I've ever worked with. A task that would normally take me 20 to 30 hours of reading, comparing, organizing, Eric does it in like 30 minutes. Also, content production. In 3 weeks, Eric helped me produce 11 published blog posts, 4 full video scripts, 6 course module scripts, tweet drafts, email templates, community posts, thousands of words of content every single day. Automation, 12 cron jobs running around the clock. Social media monitoring 3 times a day. Morning reports waiting when I wake up. The system literally works while I sleep. And here's what surprised me the most. I can't code. I can't write Python or JavaScript. But with Eric, I built and deployed a web application, set up a Discord server with automated channels, configured API integrations, and created a multi-agent system with specialized sub-agents for research, coding, and monitoring. A non-coder building technical systems, that's genuinely powerful. So why is the title of this video about AI lying to me? Because that's when things got interesting. Let me show you something. This is every thumbnail Eric generated for my first YouTube video. Over 20 attempts across multiple sessions. Every single time, Eric told me the thumbnail was ready. Looks great. Yuri's face is clearly visible. Done. Face verified. These were direct quotes from my AI assistant. And every single time, the thumbnail had either a stranger's face, no face at all, or just a striped screenshot with text slapped on it. Not once did Eric actually verify what was in the image before telling me it was done. This is the first lesson, and it's the most important one. AI doesn't have an internal let me actually check reflex. It defaults to telling you the work is complete, whether it is or not. And it goes deeper than thumbnails. My trading bot used the wrong data sources because Eric confidently implemented them without flagging uncertainty. Wrong chart types, wrong price calculations, each one presented as done, every error caught by me, not by the AI. Reddit users report the exact same thing. One user wrote, I have to feed it exact instructions, no proactivity, no resourcefulness. Wired's reporter titled their article, I allowed my openclaw AI agent until it turned on me. But overconfidence problem isn't even the real issue. The real issue is what it costs you when you don't catch it. Let's talk about money. OpenClaw is free. The AI model behind it is not. Claude Opus costs real money through API calls. 12 automated jobs, sub-agents for research, thousands of words daily, that adds up. Then there is the time costs. For every hour Eric saves me on research, I spend 20 minutes verifying the output. For every script it writes, I spend 30 minutes reading it out loud to make sure it sounds like me and not like a LinkedIn motivational poster. One Reddit user put it perfectly. Spending API key money on this isn't worth it unless you use an inexpensive model. Another said, anyone running this on anything other than a virtual machine with throwaway credentials and carefully cost-limited API keys is nuts. Of course, you can also run this on the Claude subscription, but you might get banned very soon because of the OpenAI buying the OpenClaw. But on the other hand, you might be able to use the ChatGPT subscription to run your OpenClaw in the near future. But the security angle is real too. You are giving an AI access to your files, your browser, your email, potentially your credit card. None of this means it's not useful. It means the marketing story is leaving out a pretty important chapter. Here's what I didn't expect to discover. 3 weeks into running an AI agent on my businesses, the most valuable thing that happened had nothing to do with what the AI did. It was what the AI forced me to do. See, when Eric kept getting this wrong, I had to figure out why. And the answer wasn't better prompts or smarter models. The answer was that I had never clearly defined my own processes. I'd been running my business on instinct, on I know what good looks like, on vague instructions that a human assistant might figure it out through context and experience, but an AI can't do that. It needs exact steps, clear criteria, specific examples of what done actually looks like. So I started building something I'd never built before. Standard operating procedures, step-by-step checklists, templates with every detail spelled out. Quality gates where the AI has to verify its own work before showing it to me. And here's the reframe. Those systems, those SOPs, those checklists, they would make any employee better. They would make me better. The AI didn't give me those systems. The AI's failures forced me to create them. And the most valuable thing about working with AI isn't what it produces. It's the clarity it demands from you. After 3 weeks, 3 rules emerged, not from theory, but from actually getting burned. Rule number 1, never trust it's done. Always verify. Always every output, every claim, build verification into your workflow, not as an afterthought, but as a required step. If you can't check the quality of AI output in a specific area, don't use AI in that area. Rule number 2, write SOPs, not prompts. Everyone's obsessing over the perfect prompt, the magic words that make AI do what you want. That's the wrong game. The right game is writing step-by-step procedures so detailed that a talented but overconfident intern could follow them perfectly, because that's exactly what you are working with. Rule number 3, use AI where you are strong, not where you are weak. Most people think AI helps most where you have gaps. Actually, it's the opposite. AI is a multiplier. If you multiply experience by 10, you get incredible output. If you multiply ignorance by 10, you get confident garbage. You can't even recognize as garbage. I know content, I know strategy, so AI-generated drafts, I can verify them in minutes. But I don't know code. I can't truly vibe code the app without actually knowing about code. It can build the app for me, but is it ready for the full production? I am not actually sure. I can't evaluate by just looking at it. And that's exactly where the AI failed me the hardest. Use AI in your zone of competence. Get better at the basics yourself everywhere else. OpenClaw is real. AI agents are real. The future everyone's talking about, where one person runs an operation that used to take a team, that's actually happening right now. And I am living proof. But the version of that future where you set it up and walk away, where AI just handles everything while you sip coffee on the beach, that's a fantasy designed to sell you something. The real future belongs to people who learn to manage AI, who build the systems, verify the output, and know when to trust it and when to double check. People who master the game instead of believing the marketing. Everyone's going to have an AI agent. The question is whether you are the one directing it or just another NPC trusting the hype. If you want to see how I actually set this up step by step, I'm documenting everything, links in the description down below.